I make sure all my people send me their location if they get in the Uber. Period. You know what I'm saying? Or Uber, or Lyft, whatever. Make sure, listen, make sure y'all people, if you ever get in a Uber or a Lyft, ladies or men, you know what I'm saying? Any one of y'all, if y'all ever get in an Uber, make sure somebody got your location, period. Because you don't, this world so messed up, you don't want to end up, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say the word, but you don't want to end up that way. For real. So, you really got to be safe out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people really out here missing screws. Straight up. So, if y'all ever get in an Uber, well, I know people will, but for the people out there getting, you know what I'm saying, taking Ubers and Lyfts and all that or whatever, make sure somebody got your location, you know what I'm saying? Make sure somebody know you straight, for real.
How I'm gonna hold this shit down with no gravity. You said you was down with a nigga and you changed on me. How I'm gonna hold this shit down with no gravity. I put my trust in you, but you wouldn't put the...
What's good, YouTube? This your boy Jerry, man, back with another video. Today's video is about a young lady has been killed by her Uber driver for making fun of his manhood. That's wild. Make sure y'all leave a like. Don't forget to comment and subscribe to your boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my way to 100 subscribers. I just started and it's doing real well. So I appreciate y'all for loving the content. And if you have any ideas, make sure y'all leave a comment. With that being said, let's start the video.
I was with my kids, mommy, up. Now you're in danger. Wish I could have saved you.
Of a missing woman was found on a street on the city's near southeast side earlier today. INPD says they found her body on Wagner Lane. There's a couple of blocks northwest of the intersection of East Raymond Street and South Sherman Drive. Police say the woman had been reported missing this morning. They're not sure how she died. Detectives say she died sometime over the weekend.
Teresa Dixon lights her cigarette. She begins to cry when thinking about her daughter, Shanti.
My heart is saying that she's going to walk through the door, say, hey, mama, what y'all doing? That's what my heart's saying, but I know she not gonna physically walk through the door.
Being a female dancer, I can only imagine. It's probably one of the most dangerous jobs today. Fam, I'm not here to judge or knock anybody hustle, but I'm here today to talk about a story on how a job like that can be very dangerous, if not deadly. Now, before we really get into the details, fam, let's keep it real for a second. I'm not here to say what's right or what's wrong. I'm here to present the facts and let you guys come with your own conclusion. But fam, people normally do what they think they're allowed to do. But for a horny, dumb man picking up a girl 3 in the morning, whether he horny or that's his girlfriend, he probably gonna think with the head that's not on his shoulders. Today we got a prime example of that. A man who, when it all boils down, couldn't face rejection. A man who thought it was appropriate based on the situation at hand, that it was cool to ask a complete stranger during his job for sex. But then after I present the details, fam, you probably be like me at the conclusion. I wish it didn't even get that far. Without wasting too much time on this intro, today we talk about a young woman who went missing, found her body completely naked in the woods, a short distance from her apartment.
Want your video to stand out? Go to motionarray.com.
Turns out, after making a joke about one thing, this man flashed in the middle of the night and took her life and even did more. So before we break this one down, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Fam, it's a strip club called Sunset Strip of Indianapolis since 1987. That's located on 2320 West 16th Street in Indianapolis. This is also a club where a young girl who go by the stage name Safari Red had danced. Now Safari Red real name is Shanti Dixon. She's 29 years old. Now after dancing at the Sunset Strip of Indianapolis, Safari Red decided to call her Uber. But that's all her family knew. Cause just this past weekend, September 8th, 2024, the young mom family had grew concerns after she was nowhere to be found and also couldn't get a hold of. But it seems Her body was quickly discovered the following day. She was
Damn,
found
bro.
deceased on the 1800 block of Wagner Street in Indianapolis, a short distance from her home. But here's the thing, her body was dumped in an isolated area. Not to mention, she was found naked, and at this time, authorities or Safari Red family couldn't understand why such things just happened. But little
Like, let's be real, bro. Like, what be going through y'all people's head when y'all just be wanting to do that type of stuff to people? Like, for real, like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, how you gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you really be that horny, bro? Like, for real, for you to do something to somebody and, you know what I'm saying, and ditch their body and naked, though, bro? Like, that's so foul, bro. Like, for real. And it's crazy because it's that type of stuff go on often, like, you know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to this girl, man, for real. Like, condolences to her family, straight up, man.
did the suspect knew her cell phone was close by on the scene, which helped piece how the situation went on. Now the victim was found with a gunshot wound, but on Tuesday, September 10th, 2024, IMPD announced the arrest of a 29-year-old man. The man, according to IMPD, was the Uber driver who picked up Safari Red from the nightclub prior to her demise.
Weird ass
According
Uber
to
driver,
preliminary court documents, the Uber driver told police different stories before eventually admitting to shooting Dixon in the back of his car. The Uber driver also admitted to sexually assaulting her, according to court documents. The chief had
That's
quoted,
wild,
"This is
bruh.
disgusting. It's disturbing. No one deserves to be treated this way in our community," end quote. Now, during that arrest on Tuesday, Assistant Chief Police Catherine Cummins had also shared a comment with the public. Quote, "As a woman, this hit differently for me. Women, girls, mothers, we have a right to exist freely in our community without fear of something heinous happening to them. We have a right to walk, bike, order a ride, sure, without fearing something bad will happen to them," end quote. Now, fam, that 29-year-old man was identified as Francisco
Weirdo,
Valdez.
man. I ain't gonna lie. What was going through this man's head to do some weird ass shit like that, bro? Like, was you not raised right? You know what I'm saying? Clearly you wasn't. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, this type of shit make me so mad, bro. Because if I can get my hands on you, dog, man, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That's messed up, bro, for real, man.
Fam, this is why I need y'all to pay attention with me. Because according to court documents, the victim had laughed at the Uber driver private area. Yes. Now, I'm not sure how did he feel he was comfortable enough or what was said in between time to make him feel he can pull his pants down and showcase himself. But apparently, Dixon, aka Safari Red, she laughed. The Uber driver had admitted to wanting sex with her. Like we said, this time of night, he felt that it was okay to ask her this from where he was picking her up,
never
thinking
okay.
with the head that's not on his
Weirdo,
shoulders.
bro.
It seems after that, he felt embarrassed. He shoots the victim once in the back seat before taking her clothes off, dumping her body, and proceeds to have sex with her body unalive before going about his day like nothing happened until authorities catch up with him.
For the murder of 30-year-old Shanti Dixon, who was missing this weekend, the driver confessed to killing Dixon. ITV's Kat Sandoval pieces together what happened.
This is where Shanti Dixon's body was found, in the woods on a dead-end street on Wagner Lane. It's also just a few feet away from her apartment. Police say 29-year-old Uber driver Francisco Valdez drove Dixon to the scene Sunday morning. Valdez told police he initially attempted to have sex with Dixon in the back of his car, but he got angry with her. He later admitted to police he shot her in the head in his car, then hid Dixon's body behind the concrete barrier. He also said he tried to have sex with her again. Dixon was found naked with a sweatshirt pulled over her head and arms, lying on her stomach.
This is just disgusting all around, and it did not have to happen. This is a family that's been ripped apart. This woman is gone from the world unnecessarily.
As a woman, this hits differently for me. Women, girls, mothers, they have a right to exist freely in our community without fear of something heinous happening to them. They have a right to walk, bike, order a ride share, without fearing something bad will happen to them.
Real.
Friends say this video of Dixon seen on the right shows how happy she was. They didn't want to talk on camera, but one of her neighbors did.
Because we all pretty much, we look out for each other here. And for that to happen is sad, and for it to be a ride share, that's really sad. You're not even safe getting a ride home.
Neighbors tell me they've seen Dixon moving into this apartment. They've seen her with her kids and her dog.
Horrific. Horrific. That didn't even, it doesn't even make sense. The girl, she just moved here. She ain't even been here a week.
Uber said they have banned Valadez from the app and will continue to assist Indianapolis police in this case. Police also stress that when taking a rideshare, there are options to share your real-time location with people you know.
If something doesn't feel right to you during your...
I make sure all my people send me their location if they get in an Uber, period. You know what I'm saying? Or Uber, or Lyft, whatever. Make sure y'all people, if you ever get in an Uber or a Lyft, ladies or men, you know what I'm saying? Any one of y'all, if y'all ever get in an Uber, make sure somebody got your location, period. Because this world's so messed up, you don't want to end up, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say the word, but you don't want to end up that way. For real. So, you really got to be safe out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people really out here missing screws. Straight up. So, if y'all ever get in an Uber, well, I know people will, but for the people out there getting, you know what I'm saying, taking Ubers and Lyfts and all that or whatever, make sure somebody got your location, you know what I'm saying? Make sure somebody know you straight, for real.
Ride, you can ask the person to pull over and you can get out.
Police want to hear from anyone who has ridden with Valadez in the past and had any issues with him. Reporting in Indianapolis, I'm Kat Sandoval, Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
And Dixon's close friend sent us this statement saying, "I am hurt and devastated of this happening. It hit so close to home and it hurts so bad. She was goofy, she was happy, always laughing, always caring. She was a mom before anything, hardworking and dedicated to her goals. She was such a big impression on all around her." Uber and Lyft report dozens of deadly assaults in the past couple of years. Check this out. Lyft reports a total of 16 in 2021, 2022 as well.
That's wild.
Uber reports 36. Now, the number of sexual assaults much higher in that same period. Lyft reports 1,752. Uber reports 2,717. Both companies say they do have safety features in their app to protect both riders and drivers.
It's a very unfortunate situation. As we wrap this video up, we do want to take the moment and say once again, rest in peace to Miss Dixon. 11 condolences to her family. We send 11 prayers they way, but nonetheless, we also send 11 prayers to her kids' way. Family's an unfortunate situation. Like we said at the very beginning, people think because of the environment at the time, they can get away with something. That's not life. At all times, you gotta move on what you feel is the right way. This man thought with the head that's not on his shoulders. And now, you're gonna face the consequences. But nonetheless, he stole somebody's loved one, somebody's mother, sister, daughter. It's a very unfortunate situation. Fam, this was the story of a young woman leaving her job who was assaulted by the Uber driver. One thing led to another. She's deceased. He's facing life in jail. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments.
Man,
the family of Dixon did leave a GoFundMe within the last 24 hours of me making this video. I'll leave the link in the bio if you guys would like to donate. Also, if you're in Indianapolis and know where that strip club is that we briefly talked about in this video, this Saturday, they will be having every proceed to the family of Dixon, whatever made in that club. Check it out if that's what you like. Fam, talk to me in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And till then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That's crazy. That's messed up for real, man. Rest in peace to that girl. Condolences to her family, man. You know what I'm saying? Be careful out here for real, because this world we live in it's a fucked up place, man. Straight up. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Make sure you go hit that like button. Make sure you leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe, man. This your boy Zero Reacts, and I'm out of here.